What's up, everybody? This is The Truth Hurts. Coming to drop another one. I don't care how many I gotta drop. I'm gonna keep dropping them. So somebody wake up. I'm not gonna be formal today. I'm just gonna kick it. I was laying in the bed. Heard a couple gunshots. And I was just sitting there thinking like, wow. This summer been crazy, man. I mean, the whole summer, these dudes been popping off. I don't know if they got a gang war going on. I don't know what the fuck going on. But as I was laying there, I was thinking, right downtown, right now, we got people with signs that say Black Lives Matter. Not even a mile and a half away, you got brothers up here popping off. And I say, I know white America, when they see that on the news or in the newspapers, the first thing they holler is black on black crimes. I thought Black Lives Matter, whatever, that rhetoric. But that don't bother me. Not as much as my brothers and sisters who pop that same shit. It appears to me that y'all don't understand the politics and the eugenics behind the hood or the ghetto. Check dig. There has always been a place. Society has always had a place where they would put the so-called throwaway people. Always. Europe had a place for white folks before they met you. They had ghettos. The only difference was you could actually educate your way out of those ghettos. You could actually find a job and work your way out of those ghettos. These ghettos here, a little different. Why? Because they were made that way. You go in the hood, what you gonna see? Barbershop, maybe a beauty salon, corner stores, and churches. Not Church's Fried Chicken. I mean churches. The pastor, the whole nine. And there's a reason for that. You see, if you think the drug epidemic was created and fostered by the hood, you're crazy as hell. I shouldn't have to bring up Freeway, Ricky Ross, or Frank Lucas to explain to you this was not a creation in the ghetto. This came from the same people who bought you gangster rap, colors, and privately owned prisons. Come on, man. Don't think for 1 minute Lil Mike, Tony Yo, and Beatbox planned the takeover of the hood with the drug game. That's not how it went. You know it. If you go to any area that's downtrodden, you're going to get pretty much the same results. But again, the only difference is the areas we live in are targeted. So you think eugenics ended with the announcing of the syphilis, black men being given syphilis? Thought that was about the end of it. Eugenics never ended. It's still on, it goes on today. And that's what the ghetto is, a eugenics laboratory. You have been under attack since 1619. When you got freed in 1865, don't you know that was a scam? All they did was enslave everybody. White folks too. White folks just became the house niggas, and we the field niggas. That's all. They gave the white boy a stake in this whole operation. As long as he watch us, keep an eye on us. You were never meant to thrive. You're not going to have any success stories of my grandfather came over here with 50 cents. No, your grandfather came over here in chains. The ones that make it out, because some are going to make it out. But you know the vast majority won't make it out the hood. It's not designed for the vast majority to make it out of the hood. If it were, you would see more equality in the school systems. Do you think we put the school systems in place? Do you think that was our fault too? Anybody who grew up in the 80s, remember, we had black-owned stores. We had black businesses in the hood. What happened to them? They systematically took them and gave them to foreigners. So you don't have any jobs in the hood. You don't have any black businesses in the hood. You don't have any school systems in the hood worth talking about. So you're already behind the 8 ball. Then you get caught up in this rhetoric of, well, if you just work hard and pick yourself up by your bootstraps and all that bullshit. The only people who get caught up in that are the people who made it out. And that's insane. That now you have a European mind in a black body. Now you're bougie all of a sudden. Now you I don't go down there. Them niggas down there be killing each other type of brother or sister. Man, we all came off the plantation at the same time. How you all of a sudden you bougie? Sit your ass down somewhere. I'm not saying roll over and die. I'm saying wake up. We can defeat this. The beautiful thing about us is the curse about us. We're spiritual people. The enemy knows that. So he deals with you on a spiritual level. He plays with your emotions. He knows if he can get you tied to something emotionally, he got you. Whether it's a politician, whether it's a thought process, whether it's his bullshit rhetoric, he knows if he can get you emotionally involved in that, he got you. You'll do the work for him. We gotta wake up and understand what's going on. We're in a war. We've been in a war. Instead of making it to the other side and listening to jokes that your little white friends tell and you laugh at them uncomfortably or buying into their politics and their rhetoric, you need to take your newfound power or whatever you call it and help another brother or sister up out of here. Come back and wake somebody up. You want to be long gone. Don't act like your father's name ain't Leroy. You want to be Brad now. Or Beth. Stop, man. This ghetto we live in was designed it was supposed to eradicate us. The only reason it didn't is because we are strong people. Psych. The only reason it didn't is because of the Most High. If it wasn't for the Most High, we'd have been wiped out a long time ago. Oh, we're definitely a strong people. But we don't know we're in a war, so we're not that bright. They've dropped every trap known to man. And we're still here. Think about in the 50s. Do you know what we were doing? Graduating. Back then, we were going to some of the most rundown schools you could think of. But we were in class every day with our hand up. That was our pride. You know what our pride is today? Tennis shoes, belts, cars, and jewelry. Kids in school today more worried about what kind of tennis shoes you have on than homework. And I'm talking about 8 and 9-year-olds. That's a product of mommy and daddy. Can't blame them for that. You did that. They prey off us because we are blind consumers. We want to look rich, but we don't want to do what it takes to get rich. If all you looking at is money, if that's your only concern, you lost. If you look for the Most High to bless you with money, you're screwed. You're lost. There's nothing I can do for you. So you see, we've allowed a particular group of people to change the idea of what being a man is. Being a man is some shit that goes on the inside. It has nothing to do with what you drive, where you live, how you live, what kind of job you got. Those things can be a part of a man, but they don't make the man. You have to be a man first. A job don't make you a man. But through Hollywood, radio, the media, you've been duped into thinking people like DaBaby, Gucci Mane. I don't even get into raps, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all think that's what you looking for in a man. And you fellas who think the Kardashians are the top shelf are the reason our women be putting Chinese people hair in their head. Wigs and shit. Yeah, you want to talk about them, but you the reason they do it. You showing them what you like, so I mean, what they gonna do? You ain't chasing the natural hair girl around. We got to get ourselves together, man. Before we can go out here preaching, trying to convince other people, we got to convince each other. We got to get our game plan together. We won't be defeated. We can't be defeated. But the point is, too often we look like fools. We can't keep doing that, man. You can't keep being a beautiful black woman with this big old blonde wig on. What the hell is wrong with you? You're a beautiful woman. Take that shit off. Or riding around with tractor wheels on a Chevy. People see you, bruh. The only people that's really paying attention to you, though, is them rollers. Silly. Man, we gotta educate ourselves. Seriously, man. The hood ain't got to be the way it is. You get real gangster when somebody who look like you say something to you. But you get pussy when them rollers come through. And this is not me condoning having shootouts with the rollers. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is we got to learn how to respect each other the same way we respect people at the McDonald's job. How we respect people when we're out and about and they don't look like us. Show them mad respect. Got to learn how to respect each other. Because in the real world, at the end of the day, we all we got. Peace.